something like
that. I don't know. And then everyone's like, yay, okay. And he's like, I believe in you. You can do it.
Why would you want to like be in a hot tub with like all the gross kids from your high school? Like I love hot tubs, but no,
that's
not
my nightmare.
No.
You're describing a nightmare. Like that's first of all, it's disgusting. And also, like, who is approving this? Where are the teachers?
That must be so expensive.
Like
it's got to be so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And there also has to be like major insurance things to go through for that.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. And then we're just kind of getting the first taste of Blue's like overly involved like stage dad persona. I don't know.
That is so accurate.
Stage boyfriend. I don't know.
Stage.
And then oh god. And then so throughout now after Peter has done meth once, it's clear that he is either not stopped or he's coming down from it or something. And we're still at school and he's like still like really like irritated and like not all there. And then he and Sav are like walking down the hall and Sav is like, dude, I can't believe you're moving to Paris. Like, how are you even gonna like ask for directions? And he's like, Peter's like, I don't know, hand signals. And Sav is like, okay. And then he's like trying to be really supportive. He's like, oh, I guess like it sucks that you won't be in Studes anymore though. And Peter's like, you can't have Studes without me. You'll learn about that in copyright class. And Sav's like, okay, dude, but it'll be fun to play one last show at the beach. Like, he's trying to still be like, okay, man, I still support you, even though I'm bummed that you're leaving.
Sav is the most easygoing.
And Peter is being just a straight-up dick to him because he's, like, coming down from meth, I guess.
And also because he's super jealous that Sav is, like, a music prodigy and Peter is, like, garbage.
Yeah. And... yeah, so I just felt bad for Sav in that scene because Peter's just being terrible to him for no reason. And then we're with Holly J and this new Dave. They're in the gym, I guess.
Oh, well, first we watch Peter devolve and fall asleep in science class and Johnny DeMarco prank him.
Oh, yeah. I didn't write anything down with that.
Johnny DeMarco knows. I don't know how.
I feel like I could take a few guesses.
And then when we were watching this, my sister was watching and he's like, see, Johnny DeMarco, he loves science. It was good. And then we're in the gym with Holly J and Blue, and this new Dave person comes up to her and he's like, Holly to the J. He's like, nice to meet you. Like, I'm Dave, like future freshman representative or something like that. Like coming in hot. And he's like really wanting to get involved. And he's like, so I was thinking next week we should have a toga day. It'd be super fun. And Holly J's like, what? And Blue is like, she'll make it happen. It'll be fine. And then he walks away and we're like, Blue, why are you speaking for Holly J again?
I don't know.
You're not the fucking president, you dummy.
Blue sucks now. And also, who wants to have a toga day? What does that even mean?
I don't know. Wear a sheet to school? I don't get it.
I don't understand.
I don't want to do this.
No.
Sounds terrible.
I feel like Blue lost his magic when he cut his hair.
He did.
Like,
he's like Samson.
Yeah. So he used to be like kind of dreamy, cute, artsy boy, but now he's like, I'm going to change you. I'm going to make you better. I'm going to walk all over you. And
I'm going to make you more likable, Holly J.
Yeah, it's annoying.
I feel like we all just had like the hot guy bias where we didn't realize how much he sucked until he had to suck like the most.
That's true.
Like he had to do like everything that we would hate in like a person.
He was kind of judgy of her when she was annoying when she was like kind of blowing him off the first time.
Oh yeah, he was judgy. Yeah. No, we lost the hair magic and the hotness, and now we see.
Now we're like, oh, you're just not great.
He has nothing.
Nope. And then, oh god, and then Peter shows up to Mia's model shoot thing and is like breaking lights and being a spaz and gets kicked out by the photographer. And it's a whole dramatic thing. And I don't know. That's what happens there.
Yeah, it's just all of her photo shoots look so like janky and weird. And like the light is crazy.
It's because Degrassi doesn't have the budget to make it look good.
Yeah. The light is crazy. And Peter knocks over a light and it breaks. And like the equipment's so expensive.
I know, when they see me, they're like, they don't really bat an eye about the light breaking.
Well, the light bulb itself is like, whatever. But if they like damage the actual light, like that's not good.
Not great.
Yeah, no.
But also they would have sandbags on the bottom of the light so that you can't really do that.
Come on, guys.
Get it together.
Poor planning. And then he like gets escorted out by security. And then cut to Mia coming back to his apartment, and he's just like spazzing out in his apartment by himself to like music. He's clearly taken more meth. And Mia comes in and is like, "What are you doing?" And I think she finds his little baggie of meth and is like, "You're doing this again. There's no way you're going to Paris with me." And like she leaves, and I'm like, "Yes, please drop him and move away. He's not worth it.
Move away to the CW."
No.
Yes.
But meanwhile, Peter is like screaming like, "You're so selfish. What about me?" Which like I feel like Peter's like tagline could just be, "What about me?"
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh, God. But I also was like, is this how people on meth act? I don't know. I've never.
Terrible.
But he's like so like manic and like.
Well, it's an amphetamine. It's an upper. So
I know,
probably,
but I don't know. Yeah,
probably. I don't.
He is doing the face
Peter.
scratchies.
He is being Peter.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe
He's being the
yes.
most Peter.
I guess.
I don't know. I've never seen a person on meth,
Me
but I've
neither.
seen a lot of people on coke,
Just
and
not knowingly.
they're real like animated like
They're
that.
real up.
They're
Yeah.
real up, and I feel like this is like
And
that.
I guess
but
if you're
crazy.
taking like a mass amount of it, you're gonna be like wired and all over the place. So sure, I don't know.
And Peter's also kind of manic in general, like as
That's
a
true.
person. Like he's like whenever he gets excited about something or like
That's true.
enthused. So I could see him being like even more extra.
Yes.
the most
on
extra.
that.
And then we have like a scene. Then we're the next day at school, I guess, and we're with Holly J and Anya, and Connor and Casey come up, and they're like, "Can we cut line at lunch when we have basketball games? Because we have to leave early." And she's like, "Sure." What? Or I think Blue is like, "She'll make it happen." And then Holly J is like annoyed, and she's like, "Ugh, this is so stressful." And then Anya is like, "You're never going to be happy. When you like had no friends and were mean to everyone, you weren't happy. And now that you're super popular and everyone likes you, you're not happy now either." And
That's kind of a good point.
it was a good
actually.
point, but it was also just like now Holly J has people walking all over her, which is
She
like a
needs-
whole other new stress.
She
Yeah,
needs a happy
true.
medium.
Yeah, she
I
needs
feel
a
like
happy
that's
medium.
not asking too much. She just like needs a middle ground. But we did skip
It was a-
Peter talking to Sav.
Oh, whatever.
I don't know. He talks to Sav. He's real manic. He mentions that everyone leaves him, and then he runs away to get his guitar. Like, and Sav's like, fine.
Did that happen?
Okay.
already? Yeah, okay, I can't remember. Yeah, I guess I just didn't write that down. Because I remember laughing at, like, everybody leaves me. 'Cause
All
it's
of my
like,
girls-
like, it's like the truest statement.
It is. All of my
It
girlfriends
is
dump me for the
so
CW.
Even his mom leaves him for Regina.
Yeah, so-
Although she did
Oh,
try to
God,
take him with
no.
her. So
Why couldn't they pick a
Not
different
that
city?
hard.
I feel like the Degrassi writers are just trolling us with that name.
It's so funny. Unless that's just like super common if you're a Canadian, like it's like the same thing as like saying Boston or something here. I don't know.
I feel like Amethyst Beloved commented on one of our episodes and was like, the writers totally must have like shoehorned that in to be funny or something. And I think she's Canadian. If it wasn't her and I'm crediting the wrong person, let me know. But I think that was said. I feel like it's like,
So funny.
God damn it, you guys.
Don't make us say it again.
But then
Then we're at the dance.
my next note is Declan spilling the beans on Peter's meth addiction, but I don't know who he was telling. Do you remember that?
Oh,
He-
Sav and
Oh,
Danny.
he's telling Studes about it.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, he's acting so weird and he's not even here yet. And he's like, it's because he's on meth. They're like, what?
That sounds like a shit stirrer for sure.
Totally.
He is.
Pot stir forever.
I weirdly enjoy it though.
Oh yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun for us.
Yeah, it's fun for the viewers. And so they're like showing up to the dance. They're like, Peter's not here. And Jenna's singing her dumbass song.
Oh my god.
And like looking at Casey. And you're like, oh god, this is bad news bears. And also, Spinner walks in wearing his sling. And I'm like, how is he going to play the drums? I guess with one arm,
One-armed
sure.
drummer.
Yeah. And then Holly J is freaking out for some reason.
Well, she's there. There's like it's just crazy town in
there's
there,
just, like, a
and there's
lot of
hot
shit
tubs. There's a lot
happening.
going on. She hasn't eaten. Anya comes over to bring her a taco, and she's like, "Oh, thank God, I haven't eaten all day," because Anya's the only one who understands her. And then like all these people are coming up to her, like asking her for shit, and Blue's like, "Help them, Holly J. Help them, Holly J." And she's like, "Fuck you. My only priority is this taco. Bye."
Yeah. And it's so annoying. And then it's like time for the students to come up, and Sav was like, Peter's not here. I don't know what we're going to do. Like, who's going to sing? And it's like, oh, I wonder who's going to sing. And then they just start playing, and they're fine, and they're great. And it's like, this is better.
They're better.
They're much
honestly.
better.
They're much better.
And then while they're playing, we see Peter, like, buying meth somewhere.
Just in the streets.
In the streets. He
Streets of
finds it.
Toronto.
It escalated so fast.
Yeah.
It did.
So fast.
And then he, like, storms into the dance and sees them singing. And he's like, what are you doing? This is my band. Like, we're going to sing Shared Custody. Blah, blah, blah. And everyone's like, what is happening? This is terrible. And then he, like, runs away. It's like,
And
all
then,
right.
Oh, and then Shantae like gets in their face with the camera because she's a lunatic, and then he runs away.
She's
Fucking
nobody
Shantae.
even, like, pays attention to her, which is the funniest part of it all. Like, it's not like everyone's like, oh, right, Shantae's blog. Like, no one cares.
Everyone's
which
like,
is so funny.
whatever, Shantae. Stop trying to be Gossip Girl. Like, you're being annoying.
There's so much in this episode that is them trying to be Gossip Girl. From Declan and Fiona to Shantae
Yes.
to, like, random drug addiction episodes.
Although, no, I don't think anyone on Gossip Girl ever did meth.
That's true. They would never. God
No.
forbid.
I mean, I think there was some coke and some pill addictions, but that's about as far as they got, I think.
Yeah. High class.
Oh, yes.
Problems.
And then Blue is putting, I don't know, I think she's in the hallway and she's like, I can't deal with this. And he's like, Holly J, like everything's falling apart in there. Like while like the Peter stewed stuff is happening. And she's like, I don't care. Like I didn't become president for everyone to like me. I did it so I could like be in control and have things my way. And he's being like annoying and controlling. And it's like, go away, Blue. You're being stupid.
Blue sucks now.
Yeah. And then
and then he walks away, and she goes, and it's Holly freaking J.
yeah.
Finally.
So good.
And then the Stoods are like Danny's trying to call Peter and he's not answering, and then Peter calls Reilly, and I'm like, oh, he called Reilly, and he's because he's like in the middle of he's like on a median in the middle of the road, and he's like, I don't know where I am. I'm in the road.
He's like, I think I'm ODing or something, which is not how that would go.
If you're ODing, you wouldn't be able to call someone and say, I am ODing.
I think I'm ODing or something, because not a thing
And
that
they're
you
like,
would
where
say.
are you? Describe what you see. And they like run after him and they save him from the road and they take him home. And
then everyone leaves but Reilly and Spinner because curfew.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, yay. I love that Spinner and Reilly are staying to like take care of him. And he's like, and Peter's like, I messed up, guys. I don't know. And then he like gives them all of his meth and they're like, is this all of it? And he's like, yeah, I'm done with that stuff. I'm like, and over.
But then he does
never
call
touched
his
meth
mom.
again.
Yeah, and then he's like calling long distance, and they're like, it's 4 a.m. in Paris. Mia's not going to pick up. And she's like, I'm not calling her. And he's like, Mom, I need help. And I was like, yay, Miss H is coming back.
Finally.
And then, so I have a question. Mia already left for Paris? Like,
yeah,
that was,
I think she already left.
Cute.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that was unceremonious. Like, she, like, left off screen.
I know.
Like, very weird.
I mean, maybe she couldn't stay long enough to film an in-person goodbye, which is why we got Skype Mia at the end.
So funny.
Because then Mia is Skyping him from the CW.
Yeah, and she's like...
She's definitely Skyping him from the Vampire Diaries dressing room.
Yeah. Oh, but before that, this is when Blue and Holly J have their, like, final confrontation. I think it's the next day. And he's like, I still believe you can change. And she's like, I have lots of sides. You can't just pick the ones you like, which is very fair. And
very good.
He's like, I think you could be better. And they're like, no, this is not working. We're done. Bye. And she's like, it's Holly freaking J. Or I think he says like, bye, Holly. And this is when she says it's Holly freaking J.
Yeah, she does. And it's awesome.
And then we're at Peter's apartment. And Miss H is back, and she's helping him out. And she's like, I never should have left. And he's like, there's nothing you could have done. It's fine. And then Mia.
Well, you could have not have left.
Yeah. Well, or taken